This is aggravating, man. This is really aggravating. Because I know what I want to do. It's just doing it. Okay, so I have the dark mode and light mode. Well, it was working. Oh, never mind. It wasn't working. It's not going to work without JavaScript. I might need, I don't remember how to add a transition. I don't want to just go immediately to dark to light mode. I want to fade into it slowly. I don't remember how to do that. Try to remember. We got variable colors that we're storing, which is the root, which is automatically be a dark. It's kind of gonna be like a dark mode already default theme, and then we have our body light, which are default colors for light mode. So if I replace these with these, this is what it's gonna look like, kind of in light mode, just regular basic stuff. And we got our variables. So we're storing these in the variable, then we're calling on them. It's easier to store the colors that we don't have to keep writing the same color, especially if we're going to be using these colors a lot. It's just easier to do variables. It's going to take me a while to do simple stuff because I'm trying to figure out. I want it to be responsive too. We need to make our hamburger menu. We're going to need to add transition animation for that. While I'm waiting on my dad and everybody to get here. We're doing our Christmas here now. We're actually cooking. And I'm here working on websites. What a life I have. But websites have made me money in the past. I don't do it for clients anymore because there's a lot of pressure on you making websites for people because they want to, oh, one in a week. I can't ever guarantee if I'm going to be done within a week or not. So I stopped doing it because, like, that's a lot of pressure, man. I do it every now and then, like I did my homeboy. But I did his for free because he did like an hour review on my call out pack that I developed for GTA 5. But yeah, I got his website up on the air. And I put some work in this thing. Whew. Man, I put some work in it. But, alright. So we got toggle theme. Now we're going to start working on a hamburger. And I'm just going to say this is going to be a hamburger. I should be doing comments anyways. So hamburger is going to equal mobile, right? We need them a way to open. We need something that looks nice on mobile, right? So we're going to leave a comment and we're going to say hamburger menu for mobile. I'm just going to leave it at that. We're going to close it. And then we'll go on and then, wait. Oh, my bad. Close it. There we go. Now, that doesn't get rendered by code in the green. I'm just trying to figure out what I want to do for the home. Which this is to be the home right here. Wait. Oh, it's pushed up to the top. Wait a second. So, all I see is listen now. So that's being hidden. So we gotta fix that. Let's work on the mobile first. So let's say dot ham burger. And then later, play an arc. As everyone leaves, I'll probably play that pretty late tonight. I ain't going to bed anytime soon. But or tomorrow, or there's many other days to come. And then we got New Year's. I'm off for New Year's. And then after New Year's, or next week, after Monday or Tuesday, whenever we finish our quarter, then we're gonna be off the remainder of the week too, if we want to be. I might not. I might do validation training just to learn, but I don't know. We'll see what happens. I hate being there, so we'll see. Display, flex. I want to see what I'm working on. Flex direction column. Cursor pointer. Right now we're designing our hamburger menu. Hamburger. Span. I think the width is going to be about 25 pixels with the height of 3 pixels. and then background, background variable text, and then you see right there, but they don't look good, right? We gotta add a margin. A margin. There we go. It's already lined up for us too. So there's our hamburger menu. All right, what's next? We need to work on our hero, which is our home page, I think. Our home area, home section. Yep. So we're gonna work on that. What do you want to do with that? Well, let's say we want a viewport height of 100 viewport. So that's gonna give us some room to work with right here, right? It's gonna space everything out. And now we have room for a little home area. We can add a picture, but we're gonna add like a gradient. We'll say background. I think it's Leonard. No, Leonard. Yeah, Leonard gradient. Shoot. Let's try 2. No. Bottom. RGBA. RGBA 0.6, and then close that out. RGBA 0, 0, 0, 0. How many zeros do I need for that RGB? A. That's an alpha. 0.0, 0, 0, 0, 0.9. And then we need URL. And we're going to see how this beach picture looks. Oh, dude, that actually looks sick. I made it a little darker with the gradient. So this is your color, your red, green, blue, right? Normal colors for your RGB A, but RGB R means red, G means green, B means blue, and then A is alpha. So what we're doing is we're keeping these 0 because we're doing a picture, but we're just bringing down the brightness basically. We're alphaing it, right? Making it like this, not so bright. Give it a nice cool color to it. And that's not the color. I was going to use a different image, but I actually like the way that looks. And then what we're going to do is we're going to try, if I remember how, to put this in the center of this. This would be like a little home section. If I remember how to do it correctly. I haven't used gradients in forever. But if I get rid of that picture, that gradient, as you can see, I gave it nice little boxes with some gradients to it. Like some nice little, like, you can see there's more gray up here and darker down here. It just looks nice. So that's going to be it for that, I think. And now we're going to start making all this content in the middle. If I remember how to do it, let me see. Let me think about this. I know I did it in my class. I did it in class, but it's been a while since I've done gradient stuff. I'm trying to hurry up and get this done before we do our presents and stuff. But I'm a little slow right now because I haven't practiced a whole lot recently. I've been playing games. And you gotta practice every day in programming. You're gonna forget. It's like learning a new language. It's like going out and learning Spanish or French. This is basically what it is. You have to learn a whole new language, and you have to retain it. You gotta do it every day. To retain your language in real life, you gotta talk every day. You gotta be around it. You gotta listen. You gotta hear it. That's how babies learn how to talk. That's why if you're born in a Spanish family, Spanish is gonna be. You're going to catch on to it quick if you're born into it. It's like English. English is one of the hardest language. Probably is the hardest language. But for me, it's pretty simple because I was born into it. Even though I didn't really learn how to talk until I was 4, because my disability, I had like a speech issue growing up, but I still kind of do have a speech issue, but I don't have a physical disability. I just have a speech disability, which is fine. I don't care. All right, so let's go ahead and oh shoot, we need to go ahead and I think no shoot no crap. Beach. We need to say beach center slash cover center, and then we'll say no repeat. Oh, that looks nice. And then we'll say display flex. And we'll say you have to find content center. To move everything center here in just a second. Align items center. There we go. And how that works, because if you remember, if you go back to our section we made for our home, we named it, it's going to be target from our home. So when we click on the link, it will take us home. If I scroll down, not working yet, I probably need to remove this. There we go. So it takes me right back home. So I need to move these. I don't know why I added them. And then, but you see we have home. That's targeted on home page, our home link, right? And then we have a class called hero, and we're adding a picture to that hero class. So when I go in here and I say, hey, I want to display flex, which is horizontally like this, right? If I want it to be more vertically, I would say block, which gets rid of it. That's because we're not using flex no more. I have to use text align center, I think, to make that work that way, right? Okay, well, something like that. Or actually, I could, if I'm using flex, I could probably just say flex direction column. Yeah, something like that. It's been a while. I'm trying to remember how to do flex. So, but as you see, we're displaying the flex, and we're putting the content center, and then we're going to align the item center. So now we need to I think we have a hero dash content, do we? Yeah, right here. So we're targeting this now. This is our parent, this is our child. Then we'll say text align center. And then we'll say dot hero h1. Now we're saying we're calling this, and we're calling h1, which is this. So we're going to target this, right? And then we're going to say we need to make it bigger, right? We need to make it stand out, right? So we're going to say RAM. We're going to use RAM font size out of 4 RAM. That's going to be massive. That's exactly what we want. Make it stand out. And now we're going to target the button. Make that look nice. Right now it looks like crap. We should have a class here called button, which we do. And we're going to say display inline block. Right? And then we're going to say margin top, because I want to move it away from all this. I want to push it. And we're going to say 20 pixels. Push it down. Say padding. We're going to make it a little bit bigger. So we're going to try. What went wrong there? 12 pixels, 30 pixels. Why is that? Oh, we didn't add a color to it yet. So, okay, yeah. I'm about to say, it looks a little weird. Background, var, and then we have, I think the accent is what we're using. Yeah. Which is going to be our crimps. That looks nice. So our padding is what giving this nice border around it. So I can go up on it if I want to 20. If I want to make it there, I can go up on this to like 40. And I can keep going up. You know, if I want to do the whole screen, I think I could do like 100%, right? Well, then I can just align item center. Or I could probably move it. Yeah, that works too. So, but we're gonna stick with this 30 pixels, 20 pixels. And we'll do color, white. And then we'll do text, decoration, none. And then we don't want a border, do we? I can get rid of the border. How's it look with no border? Okay, we'll just keep that then. We'll end this statement with a semicolon. Now, we're gonna start with the section. We're gonna give our section some space to breathe. We're gonna space these out. As you can see, we're giving them 100. So we're gonna space them out. So not right on top of it. Without spacing them out, it looks just completely just upright tight. We don't like that. Obviously. We want to space them out. And then we need to do text align center. We're starting to come together. The JavaScript is what I'm worried about because I'm not really fluent with JavaScript. Okay, so we got section, button. So what do we work on now? Dot section. I think we might work on dot section. Dark. And then we need to give it a background color. No, background bar of dark. Ooh, looks nice. These are the colors I picked out. I didn't know how they were going to turn out, but I'm highlighting certain areas. And what's making this stand out too is I have them separating the sections and gradient, or linear gradient, which is giving these nice little different colors, kind of spacing them out. This ain't gonna work yet until we go to JavaScript. JavaScript's gonna be the hard part. I'm just trying to remember all this. What's next? Music. Are we done here with the section talk too? Yeah, I think we can go. I think we can work on our tours. This is too close. Just looks terrible. So we need to work on that. Like I said, without CSS, everything just looks crazy bad. I just go in here and just put a random name here. This is your HTML. This is how all websites start. Looks terrible, and you add the CSS, and things start to come together. And you add JavaScript, and start adding functionality, making things work, animating things, and just yeah. I love it. CSS is one of my favorite parts to do. And then CSS and JavaScript. HTML is kind of boring, but we're gonna call on our list, which is our parent class, I think. Right? Yep, that's our parent class. You can see. I click on this. That's our parent, and then we have our other editorial item, which is each item. We'll target our tour list first. So tour list, we'll give a max width. A max width of 800 pixels. That should be a good bit size of yep. So that's gonna work good for mobile device. And then we'll say text align center. Okay, don't look like nothing changed, but that's because we want to make sure that we specify that so nothing gets broken with that. Now we're gonna call on our items. We're gonna separate these, spread them out. I should have made this a button too, and just make it disabled. Let's do that. You know what? Let's change that up. Let me see how it looks. So what we're gonna do, we're just gonna comment this out. I'm supposed to see how this looks if I do a button on this instead. All right, we got rid of that button, right? Let's add another. Let's add a button. We're gonna say sold out, and let's just make this disabled. I like that a little bit better. We might roll with that. We'll say tour item display grid. We're gonna do grid. I don't use grid much. Never have used grid in forever. I might have to look something up, but we're gonna try it and see how it goes first. So we're gonna make a grid. Okay. Bear with me on this. We're gonna say this is gonna be a grid template column. Repeat 4 1 FR 4 4 4 1 FR. Okay, that looks good. We're making a grid. So grid is gonna be like this, 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 this. Instead of having it, yeah, we're kind of just separate them in a grid. So instead of having the button below here and stacking, we're just gonna separate them like this. Tic-tac-toe type thing, going across the board, right? And then we'll give it a padding to kind of separate them from each other. Get some breathing room. And then we'll get a border bottom to really, we're gonna add a solid. And that should give us a nice little, oh, I like that. That looks nice. Lake Charles, baby. I like that. And we're gonna work on these buttons too. We're actually gonna work on the buttons now. So let's go in here and say tour item button. And let's say background. I think we're gonna use accent again, which is like this color. What happened here? It's disabled. I know that. Oh, that's why I gotta call this. I gotta call on this button right here. Which we could just go in here. Hmm. What's going on with that? Ah. Maybe I need to get rid of this. I'm not sure what's going on with this. Now it works, but when I do disable, it doesn't grade out. Okay, we'll keep it like that for a sec. Let's change the color too when you click on it. Give a nice little effect here. So we're gonna say dot tour item button hover color black. We could say that, but let's just keep that out for now. We'll come back to that when we get everything else done, because we gotta figure out how we're gonna add it with the black and dark mode, but the dark and light mode. So we're gonna go to sold. You know what we're gonna do? Sold out. We're gonna say opacity is going to be 0.6. Okay, I like that. And then we'll say dot solid or sold text color. I don't think I added a class for that, but I didn't. Sold text. So we can roll with that. I mean, we honestly don't even need that because we're using the red from over here. What if I do? What if I do disable now? And then, what if I get rid of this now? Why is it not? Why is it not disabling it? Sold text disabled. Okay, let me go back to. Let me see. I'm trying to figure out if I want to use a button. It don't need to be a button because it's sold out, right? So I mean, let me go back to this. I don't know what I want to do, man. It's not doing what I want to do. Let's see. 0.6. Okay. Now it's coming down. And then dot sold text. Let's just use our. It's looking more like it. We don't need a background. We can just say it's not. We don't need a button because it's sold out. So finally, I got something looking decent, and I can come down on opacity. I want it to be a little bit darker, actually. I think now it's a little bit more. We need to go down. Down. Let's go 2. Let's go 3. Okay, that's looking more like it. Yeah.
Hey, I have a question.
Huh.
I can pay you back like right now. You have $20?
Maybe. When I'm live. One second.
Okay,
How much you need?
20. Here, hold on. Give you this 20 bill.
You need Cash App 20?
Yeah.
What's your name on here? Bradley? Bradley Bumgard. Oh, it's Harold. Shoot.
No, that's it. It's just my name.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot. Yeah. Look at the website. I'm gonna be out there in a bit. I'm trying to finish this up. Your payment cannot be sent. Hold on.
Your phone was on airplane mode.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to get this green status. And I'm trying to.
Where's your girlfriend at? I think so. Hold on. Not saying some reason. Oh, I got paid.
I have to transfer it.
Yeah, I forgot I went to Popeye, so I didn't have money in my cash. I'm taking money out now. They done wrapping gifts? They done wrapping? Alright, so
They're cooking right now. Actually, we're waiting for your dad to get here.
wait for my dad to get here. Alright, I'm just working on a little bit wet. I mean, you ever play a game called Ark Raiders?
No, but I've heard about it.
Pretty fun.
Is it?
Yeah, we should play it.
Should I?
Yeah. You got it?
What?
You get it?
Did I get it?
Yeah.
No, because I don't have the new Xbox.
No, did you get the money? Oh, okay. Alright, sweet. I'll be out there in a minute. I'm trying to finish this up. Now we're gonna do our music. Your girlfriend's working?
My girlfriend?
Yeah. That what you said?
No, she's at her her Christmas party.
Oh, okay.
At her family.
Welcome. Love you.
Have fun streaming.
Thank you. I'll be out there in a bit.
Alright, love you. Bye.
Love too. Nephew. Grid. We're gonna say music grid. So we're working on this section now. We already got that section done. What do I want to do with this? First of all, these are way too close. We need to separate all this. Do I want to design these? I don't think I do. Not right now. We'll say display flex. Okay. Center. Looks good. Gap. Maybe a little gap. Give me just a gap right here. And then we'll say flex wrap. And then we'll say wrap. Alright. Now that's a little too close, but that's fine. We'll keep these like that. What's next? Our category. We're not gonna actually have the pictures, but we're just gonna have like little boxes that where the pictures would go. We're gonna probably have like one here, one here, one here. That's what I'm thinking. And it'd be like little boxes, grayed out boxes that will have our actual pictures. If we do have any pictures, we can always add pictures. Right now we're just designing it. Okay. So grid template column is going to be repeat auto fit shoot, what's next? I don't remember. Comma. I think it's gonna be mid. No. Wait. Mid max. 200 pixels 1 FR. Okay. It doesn't look like nothing's changing. Did I spell it correctly? Jimmy Carr section. No, I guess this is how it's gonna be default until we add more stuff. Yeah, until we add the item. That's why. Okay. Now we can say dot category, and this is gonna be item. Then we'll say display grid. No. We don't want to display grid, don't we? No, we already did. Height is going to be 200 pixels. And we'll say background card. Okay. We need to separate these though. I guess I'll work. I feel like I'm forgetting something though. Display grid. Grid color repeat. Auto fit. Min max 100. 1FR. Alright, I'm just curious. How would I add a picture to it now? In here? I don't remember. Shoot. What if that does not work. Trying to figure out how to add a picture. I don't remember how. This is trial and error, man. Let's see, category. Could I do it like this? Well, there's multiple ones, so. What if I did background URL beach? That just as I mean, we'll come back to that. I mean, that doesn't look bad, but it's not what I'm trying to get. Like picture here, a picture here, and a picture here. We'll come back to that. I don't remember how to do that. I might have to look it up, but we're not gonna look it up yet. It's been a while since I've done grids. So what's next? I guess this. This looks terrible. Contact form looks absolutely terrible. Oh man, let's see. Looking better down here. We need to work on this, and I want to make sure they can't resize this. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Oh man, this is so much to remember. I gotta figure out how to do the category to really get that right. So this is gonna be a lot of code right here. A lot. Let's see if I can remember this. So contact, cause I have to call contact. I have to call contact form, and then we have to call contact form again, and then the text area. I think that's it. And then we have to call the inputs, which is, so we have to call contact form, the inputs, and the text area, all in one. So contact form input dot contact form text area, right? See if this works. Padding 10 pixels. Yeah, it's working. All right. Background bar Our variable, and we are going to use, I think we're going to use the same thing as this, card. Okay. And then we are going to say, border none, and then we'll say, so we did border none, then we'll do color var text to be white. Hey, looking better. And then now we got, this button looks terrible, so we're gonna say contact form button. We will say background, and I think we want that to be the accent, the same color as we have up here. There we go. Looks good. Alright. The footer. Trying to hurry with this done because people are starting to come in. Background. Var. Dark. Padding. Let's try 20 pixels and let's do text align center. How's that look down here? That's all we need for that. That's CSS. Now the hard part. The hard part. Which is making this work. We first need to go hide that. We don't want that to show on desktop. And we gotta make that work. And we got, yeah. Well, that ain't it yet, is it? No, we gotta hide these links. We gotta do mobile yet. Oh man. All right, so media max width of 768 pixels. Nav links position is going to be absolute. Top 60. We're designing for mobile now. We're gonna push this to. Hello? Position nav links. Nav links. Let's just keep going. Right. Minus 100 pixels. Oh, there we go. Okay, so we push this to the top, right? So so as you can see, so nothing happens, right? I'm gonna position the absolute, which is absolute to our content. So we're gonna say position absolute, which is gonna push it away from our content. We give it a top of 60 pixels, and then we give it a right of minus 100 pixels. And then what we need to do is we need to say background var dark. Alright, and then flex direction column. And then width 200 pixels. Yeah.
Almost.
Alright. Give me 1 second. Gotta hurry up. They're starting to pile up out there. Transition 0.3 seconds. Then .nav links .active right 0. Then hamburger display flex Okay. That looks okay. Alright. Now for the hard part. We need to add, who's texting me? Shoot, I gotta hurry up. Alright, so const hamburger. Then we need one more, right? We need to say const theme toggle. Then we'll say theme. I think I need it theme toggle. And then what we need to do is we're gonna target the body. Shoot. So we're gonna say body equals document dot body. And we're doing that because we have a variable in here that stores our body light. We're targeting that for light mode. So I think that's gonna work. So let's make that these buttons work. Why is it still showing though? I do not want that to show. We're gonna open it with this, I think. We're gonna say hamburger dot add event listener. This is gonna be click equals and we're gonna say nav links. We're going to say nav links dot class list dot toggle. And then we're going to say, I think we're gonna call in our active class here. I hope that works. Of course not. Why is that not working? What? I'll be back in a minute. There we go. You guys are on your own for now. Be back in a minute. Trying to get this work. Why is it doing it? I don't want it to show. I'm not hungry right now. Shoot. I don't want it to show right now. Hey, what if I did margin? Ah! There we go. Ah, I'm almost there, dude. So we got that. Now we're gonna say if. So this is gonna check if they leave the web. If they go to light mode and they leave the website, when they come back, it'll remember that they had light mode. So we're gonna do local storage. Dot get. I'm trying to remember this from school. Oh shoot. Theme. I think it's gonna be theme. 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 No, that ain't right. Theme. That right? I'm gonna say if local storage dot get item theme equals light. So we need to get that body dot class list dot add light. Okay. Theme toggle dot text content. It's gonna be equal. On this. Okay. If local storage theme. Oh wait, I think it goes right here. I don't remember. Yeah. Okay. Now, what's next? Huh. I'm not hungry right now. I'm about to be out there. Can y'all wait? I'm almost done. I'm almost done. I'm almost done. I'm adding a little bit. No, that's a little bit now. They're impatient. Event listener. So, click. Let me hurry up and get this done. Body. No, I ain't right. Is it right? Ah! Body. Text content. Body dot class list dot. Huh. Okay, I'm coming. I'm adding the last little bit of code. That's fine. Oh, I think it's right. Only got like 3 more lines of code left. I'm trying to remember it. So, if body dot add event listener. If body. If body. No, that's not right. If body dot class list dot contains light. If body contains light. Local storage dot set item. Shoot, trying to remember this. Theme. Theme. Light theme, and then we'll say light If local storage set item, I'm gonna say theme toggle dot text content equals I hope I'm doing this right. Else we're gonna say else local storage set item theme dark theme toggle dot text content, and then so we're giving it else of text content. It's gonna be equal to and then if it's not working. Else if body contains light local storage set light toggle contain. Let me rewrite this. My God. Keep keep copying it and then paste and then copying the empty space. It's not working. I am having issues. Changing changing it. Not changing the icon. I'm gonna have to look this up. I'm stuck. I am actually stuck. Let's see what's going on. I'm gonna look it up. Sometimes you get stuck. I'm stuck on this. Okay, let's see. Oh shoot. Okay, so Google said add it. I got that added in. Click active if the item theme light, that's right. Toggle theme. Click light contains light. That's right. Theme toggle. Else looks right to me. I don't know what's going on with. I'm just gonna copy what Google said. Let me copy my code into CodePen. See what they could find. Let me use CodePen. It looks right. I'm looking at what Google is spitting out to me. I don't see where I'm missing. Okay, let's copy this. Hold on. The only thing is, they got more. They got these at the end of theirs, but everything else is the same. That's probably what I'm missing is this down here. But I tried adding that and it wouldn't work. I don't understand that at all. Because everything else is the same what they have here. I'm just missing these extra little symbols. They won't even let me add it in here. Where did I mess up? I don't even see where I messed up. Everything else looks the same. Click, click, body class. Whatever. I mean, I don't, I don't know where I messed up at, but whatever. It's literally the same thing I just written. No sense. It's nice though. That one looks better. Alright. Alright, I catch you guys later. I'll be back on a little bit later. Think about the bother me. Peace out.